Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day everyone. We are from Group 6 and in this video we will talk about the sampling in qualitative and quantitative research. Our aim is to differentiate these two data collection methods. And in order to do that, our objective is to understand the various sampling data collection techniques, which are qualitative and quantitative research. In this video, we will also show you the pros and cons of both qualitative and quantitative research method, as well as the scenarios that we will act out. Firstly, what is sampling used for? It is to understand the main methods, sampling errors, as well as sampling distributions. The next part of this video will differentiate the two different techniques and in-depth details about it.
Qualitative research. What is qualitative research? It is a social inquiry-based research that is concerned with motivations, experiences, and opinions. Qualitative data can be generated through first, text and documents, second, audio and video recordings, third, image and symbols, fourth, interview transcript and focus groups, and lastly, observations and notes. What is quantitative research? It is a number-based approach that uses numerical data to quantity attitudes, opinions, and other variables. Quantitative data can be generated through first, tests, second, experiments, third, surveys, fourth, market reports, and the last one, metrics.
What's the difference between qualitative and quantitative sampling? The differences can be identified through the data collected. Firstly, in qualitative sampling, the data and information gathered are in non-numerical form, whereas in quantitative sampling, the data actually comes from measurements, so are in numerical form. Secondly, qualitative data can be observed but not measured. It's concerned with description of meanings, for example in case studies and interviews. Meanwhile, quantitative data can be measured or counted. It can also be represented visually in graphs, histograms, tables, and charts. So, qualitative data deals with the qualities of what is being described, whereas quantitative data deals with the quantities of what is being described. Another way to differentiate between qualitative and quantitative sampling is through the concern of the sample size. For example, when we ask, was the sample size large enough? In qualitative research, this means, was there enough sample or was there enough time spent with the few samples to provide rich, meaningful description and convincing analysis? But in quantitative research, this means, was the sample size large enough to detect a difference between the groups if a difference existed? So, in other words, qualitative researchers use non-probability sampling techniques as the basis for their studies. This is because they require rich and deep description to inform their understanding of concepts and contribute to broader theoretical understanding. On the other hand, quantitative researchers often use probability sampling techniques as a basis for their studies. This is because they wish to make a statement about the chance or probability of something happening in a population.
Are you the manager of this company?
Yes, I am.
We would like to ask you a few questions regarding your company.
Okay, sure. Please.
think that's all from us, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Thank you for
It's so
coming.
wonderful. Okay. Did you get all that?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Okay, I think that's all from us, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Thank you
It's
for
so
coming.
wonderful. Okay. Did you get all that?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Okay, sir, I think that's all from us.
Okay.
So, thank you for your time. Before that, can we take a selfie? Okay. Peace. Welcome, guys. Would you mind answering a few questions
Sure.
regarding my project on aquaculture? Hi guys, can you answer my survey? Yeah, can you just give this to anyone, please? Like from so. Guys, bye.
In conclusion, to distinguish between qualitative and quantitative sampling, qualitative sampling have the characteristic of being deductive, objective, and general. So the sample are mostly taken from the experts. It touches on what do they think about it, what urged them to do it, and their experience. On the other hand, quantitative sampling have the characteristic of being subjective, inductive, and ungeneral. So the sample are mostly given to the public. So it touches on how the public give their opinions based on different attitudes.
Hey guys, we are from Group 6.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Sometimes.